Amarillo by morning, from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. When the sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be booking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe, lost me a wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. We'll be looking at 8 when they pull that gates, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I've got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I've got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome along to my afternoon live here on this, very miserable Tuesday afternoon. It is here in Cleethorpes. It's not very nice at all. I hope it's a little bit better where you are around the world. But thank you for tuning in today. Let's just have a quick look who we've got in. See what we've been saying. I know I was chatting a little bit earlier on in the chat, so I've said hello to some of you already. I think I was round about up to there. So. Yes, Mary Davis has had her hair done and everything. Oh, good for you. Yes, I'm pleased you could get an appointment, because I think a lot of people are struggling to get in with all this time without any hairdressers. So well done for that. Brenda Martin has joined us, as has Margaret Stretton. Ben Curtin as well. Hello, Ben. I hope you're okay. Hope work isn't too bad today. I shall see you in a few hours' time. Sue Matthews is here as well, as is Katrina and Matthew Hill. Brenda says hello. Hello, Brenda. And so does Matthew. And so does Clarissa. Hello, Clarissa Harrison. I hope you are doing well. And Annette says hello. Joan Hemingway says, do you remember Ruby Street when you were really young? Yes, of course I do. Ruby Street Social Club up in Saltburn by the sea, isn't it? Up in the sort of Cleveland area. Yes, I don't think it's there anymore. I think it's been turned into houses or flats or something. So that's very sad. But yeah, that was a Tuesday night, wasn't it? Which a very rare sort of midweek club. Although not so much in the northeast, actually. The northeast is quite good for midweek clubs, but generally around the country there's not that many that run through the week. It's mainly weekends. But yes, I used to love that one. I used to right from the beginning of my career, I used to do that club. It was a lovely club. So it's a shame it's gone. So I hope you're doing well, Joan. Nice to hear from you. Let me have a look at what your shirt matches the background. It does actually, doesn't it? I went up since last week, because I did mention last week that I was clearing out the spare room. Well, we've now turned the spare room from a spare room into a dressing room. So we now get dressed in that room and things. All our clothes have been moved into there. And yes, so we've now got a dressing room rather than a spare room. So yes, when I went up there about a quarter of an hour ago to get changed ready for the show, I was thinking, oh, it's horrible and miserable outside. So what can I find to wear to brighten things up a little bit, and I found this one. This one's nice and bright, bit summery. So hopefully it's done the trick, and you're feeling a bit more summery. It's a bit miserable outside. Karina says, "Hi Richard from Wales. It's a dull day, but you are brightening it up for us." Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Tina is here. Tina Argyle. I have shared you though. I don't know what the though is for. Have you said something before that and I've missed it? I'm not sure. But thank you, Tina. Nice to have you along. And Joanne's just tuned in as well. So hello, Joanne. Okay, I've got lots of songs to do today. I've got lots of requests, which I'm going to do my best to get through. But I always like to start with a couple of songs that I've not done before on the lives, just to keep it a little bit different for everybody. And Amarillo By Morning, which I've just done, of course, that was a massive hit for George Strait, who is one of my all-time favourite singers. But another one of my all-time favourite singers who is perhaps lesser known, and I used to listen to him lots and lots and lots when I was sort of in my teenage years, was Chris Ledoux. Chris Ledoux, he passed away, must be 7 or 8 years ago now, I think. But he wrote all the songs that he sings. I don't think he ever recorded a song that he didn't write himself. And he also did a lot of gigs with Joni Harms, who I'm friends with as well. You all know Joni. She's sometimes tunes in and watches this, actually, but I don't think she's been here for a little while. But yes, they used to tour together sometimes in America and do shows together, and they both used to be more of the western side rather than the countryside. But I'm going to do a Chris Ledoux song now. I'm not sure if I've done any other Chris Ledoux songs apart from Tougher Than the Rest, which I did a few weeks ago. We're going to try one of his from my back catalogue, actually. I used to do this one when I was about 13, 14. Quite a few years, actually. I used to sing this one, and then I dropped it, I don't know, at least 15 years ago now. So this is called Look at You Girl. So we're going to have a go at this one. Look at you, girl, stand here beside me, starlight in your hair, looking like a dream I dreamed somewhere. Look at me, girl, you got me acting just like a lover in an old-time picture show. How I got the part, I just don't know. But it's written all across your face, plain as it can be. You're the one that I was looking for, now you're all that I can see. You mean everything to me, and I'd do anything to have you stay forever. I'm an ordinary man, but I feel like I could do anything in the world. When I look at you, girl, look at you, girl, walking here beside me in the misty morning light. I see my own reflection in your eyes. You smile at me, girl, with eyes that tell a story that words could never say, telling me your love is gonna stay. And we're standing right together now in everything we do. And if my world should come apart, I'd still be loving you. 'Cause you mean everything to me, and I'd do anything to have you stay forever. I'm an ordinary man, but I feel like I could do anything in the world. When I look at you, girl, Thank you very much. Thank you. A little bit of Look at You Girl by the late, great Mr. Chris Ledoux. Okay. Oh, let's have a look if I've missed anything during that song. Amy Bottrill says hello. Hi, Amy. I hope you're doing well. Mark Timothy has tuned in as well. Hello, Mark. I hope you are well. Daniel Cook is here as well. Hello, Daniel. Have I missed anything else? Oh, Wendy Evans says hello, and so does Leah. Leah Heggie from Australia. Karina says, "Can you take a parcel for me, Tina?" I don't know what that's about. There we go. Oh, and Pat King says it's overcast in Kent, but tidy in the loft room, so don't mind. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. And Marilyn says, "Hi, Richard. Say hello to my friend Denise in Limoges in France." I don't know if that's how you say it. I'll do my best. And my friend Marion in Chichester. Hi, girls. Oh, there we go. I've done the little shout out for you. So there we go. But yes, apart from that, not much chat. You're very quiet today, everybody. You can chat a little bit more. There's plenty of you here watching. So feel free to have a chat amongst yourselves. I'll only read out the juicy bits, okay? So don't worry. Okay, let's get on to some of your requests then, because I've got quite a lot to get through today, request-wise. We're going to speed things up a little bit. We're going to try a bit of Brad Paisley, I think, next. A request for Sylvia Adams. Let me just find this one. And there's a little dance by Gay Tether from a few years ago called Kill the Spiders. And the song's called A Man Around Here. And it's by Brad Paisley, as I say. I'm just seeing if I can find it. Yes, I think this is the one. Here we go then. A little bit of A Man Around Here, or something like this. You sure got a real nice place, so don't take this the wrong way. I can tell by your decorating taste, you've been alone too long. You got no candles in the midnight mass, that fancy mirror adds a touch of class. Do you know how good a mounted bass would look there on that wall? You need a man around here, can doodle by yourself. To me it's painfully clear you could use a little help. Someone to kill the spiders, change your channel and drink the beer. Seems to me that you sure need a man around here. Oh yeah. Stack of magazines, I don't see a Maxim or a Field and Stream. Haven't been in a room this clean since they took my appendix out. You've gotta be kidding me. Don't tell me that thing is your TV. My iPad's got a bigger screen, oh babe, there ain't no doubt. You need a man around here, can do by yourself. To me it's painfully clear you could use a little help. Someone to kill the spiders, change the channel and drink the beer. Oh, it seems to me that you sure need a man around here. Spiders, and by the way, you're out of here. Yeah, it seems to me that you sure need a man around here. Yeah, it seems to me that you sure need a man around here. Thank you very much. Thank you. As I say, a little request, that one for Sylvia Adams, and a little bit of Kill the Spiders, which I think has featured before in one of my Afternoon Naughties events. Oh, did I tell you about the new show? I have, haven't I? I've told you all on Facebook, but you might not have seen the advertisements. I am starting a brand new show tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., which you're all welcome to come to. I hope you will come to. I don't know, it might be easier for some people than afternoons, I'm not sure, but it's a brand new show which is going to incorporate Afternoon Naughties and Theatre Thursday. So I'm not going to be doing those two particular shows anymore. They're going to become little segments within my morning show. I've called it The Morning Show. And it's going to have lots of other segments as well. I'm going to have a featured artist of the week. I'm going to have, well, I'm not going to spoil the surprises because I've got lots of things planned. But I'm going to be doing bits and pieces, talking wise as well as singing. So I'm going to do like a few country music news stories and things of the week. So it's just going to be a bit of a mixture of chat and singing. And as I say, the Theatre Thursday and the Afternoon Naughties will be part of the show as well. It's probably still only going to be about an hour. I'm not going to probably do much more than an hour. And tomorrow's going to be sort of a soft launch. It's not going to be the full thing because there's some more, there's some things I need for it basically that are not going to be arriving in time for the show tomorrow. So it won't be the full show that I've got planned until next week, but I am going to still do it tomorrow as a bit of a soft launch to just give you the idea of what it's all about. So I'd love you to all come and join me at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, if you will, for the morning show, and I will be doing it every single Wednesday then, from then onwards until we've had enough of it, basically. So yes, no more Afternoon Naughties, no more Theatre Thursdays. So that's the bad news, but the good news is it will become part of the morning show, and it's easy for people to know where we are as well because it's going to be just the morning show every week rather than alternating Wednesdays and Thursdays and things like that. It's always going to be a Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. So hopefully you will join me for that one. Please let me know in the chat if you are intending to. I'll be pleased to know that we're going to have some audience. That'd be good to know. Okay, let me have a look. Where are we? Yeah, I think we're gonna try a few different songs today, as well as the usuals and as well as the requests. This is another song I've been trying to think back to when I was younger. What songs I used to sing then. And there's quite a lot that I've got, have been fallen by the wayside really over the years. So I'm going to bring a few of them back over the next few weeks. I've been relearning them, and this is one of them. This is a bit of Hal Ketchum, who's another one of my favourite artists from, the last couple of decades, I suppose. This is a little bit of Past the Point of Rescue. I'm sure you all know this one. It's a bit of a standard on the line dance and country scene, and there was a line dance to it, I think, a few years ago. But you can do a Lamtar rumba if you're dancing in your living room. Feel free to do that. Here we go. Past the Point of Rescue. Last night I dreamed you were back again, larger than life again, holding me tight again, placing those same kisses on my brow, sweeter than heaven now. Lord, I remember how couldn't get enough of your kissing. Do you know how much you're missing? No, you don't, but I do. Like a slow train trickle by, even the words that I write refuse to fly. All I can hear is your song haunting me. Can't get the melody out of my head, you see. Distractions are amusing. Do you know how much you're losing? No, you don't, but I do. But I do. And I wonder if I'm best to point of rescue. Is the word for you at all the best that you can do? Never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. I'd never fall like this again. Fools like me never win. Came to my knees again. Can't close the door on the likelihood things might be just as good. Always believe me would. Gotta let your love invite me. Baby, do you think it might be? No, you don't, but I do. But I do. I wonder if I'm best for the rescue. Is the word for you at all the best that you can do? Never meant to bust or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. But I do. I wonder if I'm best for the rescue. Is the word for you at all the best that you can do? Never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. Oh, no, you don't, but I do. Oh, I know you don't, but I do. Much past the point of rescue. A little bit of Hal Ketchum. There we go. Okay, let me have a look if I've had any messages during that song. Let me just have a look through. Where did I get up? Let me have a look. I'm not sure really. Oh, you started talking a little bit more, so that's good. Plenty for me to read out. Karen said Tina said she was going to the post office, so couldn't stay. Just thought I'd fill you in. Oh, thank you, Karen. Right, okay. Well, I hope you're having a safe trip to the post office. There we go. I didn't see that. I must be missing some of these messages. But there we go. Looking forward to the new show, says Arthur and Susan. I'm very pleased, thank you. Hopefully you'll be tuning in. And Joanne says, sounds lovely. I think that probably is about the show as well, so that's good. Sylvia Adams says, sent you a small donation again for my Kill the Spiders request. Thank you. Oh, that's very kind, Sylvia. Thank you very much. I do very, very much appreciate the donations that you guys send. It's really, really kind of you. I know, I don't expect you to. Of course, I'm just happy for you to be watching. But if you do feel like you want to send £1 or £2 or whatever, it really does add up. So thank you very much. If everybody give £1, then I'd be surviving quite well. But there we go. It doesn't happen like that. But thank you very much if you have sent one or are going to send one. I know some of you do regularly, so that's very kind of you. Thank you. Karen says sounds great, and Annette says sounds good as well. I think this is all about the new show, so you're all looking forward to it. Yes, I wish I'd got it all ready for tomorrow, but as I say, some of the technology that I need for it, shall we say, is not arriving until tomorrow. but it's probably going to be afternoon tomorrow rather than morning, so it's not going to be here in time for the show. But we'll still make the most of it, and I'll give you the idea of the show, and then we'll grow it from there. So tomorrow is a bit of a soft launch with just the basis of the ideas, and we'll build up as we go. So yes, so yeah, it'll give a bit more clarity as well. So we'll do Tuesday afternoons, Wednesday mornings, and Friday afternoons, and that's your 3 shows every week, and hopefully there won't be any variation apart from. Obviously, this week we've got the special show on Saturday. I know some of you have bought tickets already. It's this Saturday coming, the 11th. It's my musical variety extravaganza show. I did it a few weeks back, and it was very much well received. Everyone who had tickets for it really enjoyed it. I think from what they told me, they gave me lots of messages and things. So much so, which I'm actually doing the second one by request, really, because so many people wanted it. So if you do want tickets for Saturday, then do. Let me know. The tickets are £5, and just make sure that when you buy your ticket, whether you do it on PayPal or Monzo, you can always write a reference on either of those options, and you need to put extravaganza or show on Saturday, or just something so I know that it is for the ticket for Saturday, so that I can add you to the attendees group, because otherwise I might think it's a donation or whatever. So do make sure you put that reference in, or just send me a message saying, or I've just sent you £5, it was for the ticket, just so I know, just so I don't miss anybody, because I'd hate for somebody to think they've bought a ticket and then me not add them to the attendees group and they've missed the show. So do make sure you do that, and do check that if you have already bought a ticket that you are in the attendees group already, just in case I've overlooked anybody. I don't think I have. I've kind of balanced the numbers, and it looks like we're okay, but do let me know. So yes, you can buy tickets up until sort of early afternoon on Saturday. I do like to try and get everybody in the group by late afternoon, because I'll be busy setting things up rather than wanting to be doing stuff on Facebook, admin stuff. So yeah, if you can buy them, the sooner the better, really. It just makes it a little bit easier for me. But everybody welcome on Saturday. Yeah, so it's an exciting week. We've got a brand new show tomorrow morning, and we've got this exciting show on Saturday. So it's a very exciting week, this one. Sue Matthew says end of term soon, so we'll only miss 2. Oh, that'll be the new show as well, I'm assuming. So, yes, summer holidays then. So, so I suppose a lot of people who are teachers and things like that will be able to watch a bit more, hopefully. Clarissa says she'll be there. Good, thank you. Joanne says she intends to join us tomorrow. Morning show sounds good, said Josie. Thank you very much. Amy said this always reminds me of Gary Perkins. I think you mean Past the Point Rescue, don't you? Yes. Yes, it was a song that he always sang with the Breeze, and probably on his own as well. But yes, there are certain songs you associate with certain singers, aren't there? And yes, I do remember Gary singing that one regularly. Mary Davis says exciting. I think that's about the show in the morning as well. So Brenda says, bit tricky in the mornings as I've started looking after the grandchildren for my son so he can work. Well, the same thing will happen as with these shows. They will be available to watch afterwards, Brenda. So if you want to watch in an afternoon or whenever you like at your leisure, they'll still be there. I know it's not really the same as watching live, but it's still there, so you can see what we've been up to and things. Amy says, are you able to sing Amaze today? I am indeed, Amy. Yes, I shall do that for you. Amy also says, oh, I need tickets for Saturday. I forgot about that. And also she said, will there be a quiz on Saturday? If you wasn't at my extravaganza a few weeks ago, then Amy sort of, shall we say, dominated the leaderboard on the quiz by quite a long way. Everyone else was blaming her super fast Wi-Fi. It is a little bit random how these things are allocated. I think it doesn't really have to do with your Wi-Fi speed. It's just luck, I think, half the time as to how much of a delay you get. I mean, when I'm streaming, sometimes I've got about a minute and a half between me actually singing live and it coming on my phone, and other times it's about 30 seconds, so I think it's just luck of the draw, really. But I have come up with a fairer system for this Saturday for the quiz, so there should be no advantage for anybody who's got a smaller delay than others. I will explain more on Saturday because some of you might not be coming, but I have got a fairer system, so I'm sorry, Amy, you're going to be in an equal footing to everybody else, so there we go. Okay, back to your request then. I've talked for long enough now. I've got a request for Clive Jones, and I think his wife is Linda. I might be wrong there, but I think his wife is Linda, for an old Clay Walker song, which I think somebody asked me for randomly right at the beginning of me doing these lives, and I'd not sung it since I was probably about 15, 16. And I thought, well, I'll have a go at it, see if I can remember it, and I did, and it's sort of grown very popular with a lot of people now. It's a beautiful song, really. It's a good story. If you listen to the words, it tells a lovely story. You have to listen to every bit of it, though, for it to get the little punchline at the end, if you like. And it's also a song that is on my my new CD. Which is Lockdown Sessions 3, which is all story songs, if you've not heard about my CD. It's all story songs. A lot of them are sad, I will be honest. Somebody said I should have given a free packet of tissues with every CD I sold. So, yes, there are a lot of sad ones, but there's some that aren't sad as well. But it was just a collection of songs that told a story, because they're my favourite type of country songs, if I'm being honest. And this is one of them. So this is Chain of Love. Oh, and there are still CDs available if anybody would like a Lockdown 3. Just let me know. Okay. He was driving home one evening in his beat-up Pontiac when an old lady flagged him down. Her Mercedes had a flat. He could see that she was frightened, standing out there in the snow, till he said, "I'm here to help you, Mom. By the way, my name's Joe." She said, "I'm from St. Louis, and I'm only passing through. I must have seen 100 cars go by. This is awful nice of you." When he changed the tire and closed the trunk, was about to drive away, she said, "How much do I owe you?" Here's what he had to say. "You don't owe me a thing, I've been there too. Someone once helped me out, just the way I'm helping you. If you really want to pay me back, here's what you do. Don't let the chain of love end with you." Well, a few miles down the road, the lady saw a small cafe. She went in to buy a bite to eat and then be on her way. But she couldn't help but notice how the waitress smiled so sweet, how she must have been 8 months and longer dead on her feet. But she didn't know her story, and she probably never will. When the waitress went to get her change from a $100 bill, the lady slipped right out the door, and on a napkin left a note. There were tears in the waitress' eyes when she read what she wrote. "You don't owe me a thing, I've been there too. Someone once helped me out, just the way I'm helping you. If you really want to pay me back, here's what you do. Don't let the chain of love end with you." That night when she got home from work, the waitress climbed into bed. She was thinking about the money and what the lady's note had said. As her husband lay there sleeping, she whispered soft and low, "Everything's gonna be alright. I love you, Joe. Thank you very much. A little bit of Chain of Love, especially for Clive. Yes, beautiful song, that one. Beautiful, beautiful song. Hope you all enjoyed that. Let me just have a quick look. Where did we get up to with the comments? Faye Curtin just bought a ticket for Saturday. Oh, very good. Thank you, Faye. I shall add you to the group once I've finished with me singing. So thank you very much for buying a ticket. Yes, it is Linda, says Clive. There we go. And he said thank you as well. No problem. Marilyn says, looking forward to the new show tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Yes, I'm very excited myself, I must admit. It's going to be fun to have a nice new show to do, and hopefully one that I can build more things into as well. It gives a bit more scope than my Theatre Thursday and the Afternoon Noughties ones did, because they were very much stuck as to what they were called on the tin, really, basically. So this one gives a bit more scope. So yes, I am looking forward to it. Sue Matthews, is it my fave? No, second fave. First is Private Malone. Yeah, Private Malone's a good one as well. They're probably the only two songs on it that aren't sad, aren't they? Private Malone and Chain of Love. They're more of what I call a shivery, goosebumpy sort of story, rather than a sad, crying story. So yes, and Clive says, replying to Sue, we love Private Malone as well. Yes, it's a good one. Anne Stevenson says, sorry I'm late. No problem, Anne. I shall forgive you. No problem at all. I think you're Rossington way, aren't you? Doncaster way, Anne. So nice to have you along. Me and Anne went on a cruise, didn't we? A couple of years ago, a line dance cruise, and we had a lovely time as well. So nice to have you watching my show. Okay, we're going to speed things up a little bit. I've got a request for Arthur and Susan, who I think are back in Scotland now. They've left Benidorm behind and come back to Scotland. I bet you wish you were still there when you look out the window, don't you? But never mind, they would like a little bit of So Just Dance, Dance, Dance. So I'm just going to find that one. Speed things up a little bit. So Just Dance, Dance, Dance. What's the song called? Oh, dear me. It's not So Just... Can't Stop the Feeling. That's it. I'm looking in S's and I should be looking in C's. Can't Stop the Feeling. Oh, there it is. Here we go then. Something like this.
Yeah.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. I'm flying out on ceiling when I'm in my zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet, got that hot blood in my body, oh, and it rocks. I can take my eyes and pop it, moving so phenomenally. Through my lap, the way we rock it, so don't stop. Under the lights, where everything goes, nowhere to hide when I get you close. When we move, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when we dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. All those things you shouldn't do, so just dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. Just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. Don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, don't see it when I'm in my zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet, got that hot blood in my body when it rocks. I can take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. Roll my lap the way we rock it, so don't stop. Under the lights, where everything goes, nowhere to hide when it getting you close. When we move, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when we dance, dance, dance. Think good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. All those things you shouldn't do, so just dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody living soon, so keep dancing. Just dance, dance, dance. Just dance, dance, dance. Just dance, dance, dance. Just keep dancing. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't stop the.
Yeah.
I can't stop the. I can't stop the. I can't stop the. Nothing I can see but you when we dance, dance, dance. Pretty good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody living soon, so keep dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody living soon, so keep dancing. Everybody sing. Wanna see you move your body. Got this feeling in my body. Got this feeling in my body. Got this feeling in my body. Come on. Thank you very much. Thank you. So just dance, 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 especially for Arthur and Susan. Okay, we're getting through your requests now. We've got a few left to do, though. Let me have a look. Oh, yes, Brenda Martin is with us. She sent a little message in the chat earlier on. So I shall do this next one for her. She's asked for a little bit of Champagne Promise. So we're going to do that one next. Let me just double check that I've not missed anything in the chat. I don't think I have. Wendy says, don't speed things up too much. I'm having a chilled afternoon on the sofa. Let's hope I don't nod off. Oh, God. Well, it's very easy done when you're listening to me, Wendy, believe me. Carol Linda Firth says, sorry, we have had visitors. Oh, I'm not really happy with that, to be honest with you, Carol. But seeing as it's you, I shall let you off. You'll have to watch the first half on catch-up, though. Okay. Here we go, then. Champagne Promise, especially for Brenda. Martin goes something like this. Look at you, you don't play fair. Not a word, just standing there. You always know what dress to wear and how to take it off. Seeking glass and candlelight, and the moment just feels so right. You whisper that you want to stay the night, and I just laugh because you ain't nothing but a champagne promise. All the signs are saying I should be more cautious. You keep coming closer and there ain't no stopping. I can never slow you down. Girl, I know what you really wanting. Before you get to going, let me tell you something. You ain't nothing but a champagne promise. Baby, you're the finest around. Sweet lips and pretty lies. Say you love me one more time. She'll be gone before you say goodbye, because you never do. Oh, you ain't nothing but a champagne promise. more cautious. You keep coming closer and there ain't no stopping. I can never slow you down. Girl, I know what you really want. Before you get too going, let me tell you something. You ain't nothing but a champagne promise. Baby, you're the finest around. Oh, you're like a blood temporary rush. You're like the thought of us. You ain't nothing but a champagne promise. All the signs are saying I should be more cautious. You keep coming closer and there ain't no stopping. I can never slow you down. Girl, I know what you really want. Before you get too gone, let me tell you something. You ain't nothing but a champagne promise. Baby, you're the finest around. Champagne promise. You're the finest around. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you, Champagne Promise, especially for Brenda Martin, of course. Okay, let me have a look if we've got. Oh, I don't think we have. No, we're gonna keep it a little bit slow, if that's okay. Or just let me catch up on your chat, if I may. Where was we up to? Oh yes, Carol Firth joining. Karen said I saw them as I drove past, and Carol says I will watch on catch up. Right, good. Yes, please do. Please do, because there's been lots of information on tomorrow's show and Saturday's show and thing, Carol. So you do need to catch up, because I know you like to be in the loop. Okay, yes, we're going to keep it slow with this next one. I've had a request for Joanne Hill. She would like a little bit of Remember When. This is still a very, very popular request, this one. It's not very often I get a week without anybody asking for this one, so a lot of people still like it. A little bit of Alan Jackson, of course. It goes something like this. Remember when I was young, and so were you. Time stood still, and love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. We made love and then you cried. Remember when? Remember when we vowed the vows and walked the walk, gave our hearts, made a start. It was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy and there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when old ones died and new were born, life was changed, disassembled, rearranged. We came together, fell apart, and broke each other's hearts. Remember when? The sound of little feet was music. We danced to week, brought back the love. We found trust, now we never give it up. Remember when? Remember when? 30 seems so old now, looking back. It's just a stepping stone to where we are, where we've been. Said we do it all again. Remember when? Remember when? We said when we turn gray, when the children grow up to move away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for all the life we've had. We'll remember when. Remember when. Remember when. Thank you very much. Thank you. Remember when. Special request for Joanne Hill, of course. Okay, let me just have another catch up with your messages. I don't think I've missed much. Sue Matthew says, remember when, like it, but it's sad. It is very sad, to be honest. And Joanne said, thank you. Always remember being at Tamworth for the Macmillan Festival. You were there and sung this. Loved it ever since, especially as I turned 30 a few days prior. You made me feel better about it in a song. 30 is just a stepping stone. Yes, I used to hate that line, to be honest. And yes, I remember before I was 30, I used to dread it. But there we go. We got there in the end, and it's a distant memory now. But yes, unfortunately, I've only got time to do you one more song, ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon. I'm going to leave you with this next one. And just an apology as well to Tracy Umsworth. I can't find Dear Friend. I don't know what I've done with it. I'm going to have to search around for it. But I do definitely sing it, and I've sung it before, but I don't know what I've done with the backing track. So I will try and find it for next time, Tracy, for Friday perhaps, and do it for you then. But we are going to finish with another request. We're going to finish with a request for, if I can find it, for Sue Matthews. I've just been talking about Sue. And yes, we're going to finish with one for Sue Matthews and... No, it's just you. You got it all to yourself, Sue. Yes. Now, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, in the morning show is at 11 a.m. So don't miss out. It will be the debut show. Debut show, does that make sense? The first ever show of the morning show. And as I say, it's a bit of a tester and a bit of a trial, but hopefully from next week onwards it'll be what I'm imagining it will be. But we'll start a little bit tentatively tomorrow morning. And of course, Saturday is the Extravaganza show. If you've not got your tickets then and you would like to be there, then make sure you get them before Saturday afternoon, please, if at all possible. And some of you are still wanting CDs, I know. So they're all available, all four of them. The Showtime is the musicals one, and there's 3 lockdown ones, 1, 2, and 3. Love songs, requests, and sad songs. Well, not sad songs, story songs, we call them. So if you want any more information on those, then do let me know. Thank you very much as well if you have donated. I know a couple of you mentioned in the chat that you had today, so thank you very much for that. It does make a huge difference, especially today, because I've got to do the online shopping very shortly. So you will really help towards that if you do donate, and I do appreciate every single penny that you send me. So thank you very much for that. It's very, very good of you. Even if you can only spare 50p or £1, it does really make a big difference. So thank you for that. So yes, I'll see you in the morning for the morning show. If not, I'm back on Friday as well for my normal afternoon live at 2:30. And of course, Saturday for the extravaganza once again. So I'm going to leave you with this one. Special request for Sue. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you. arcade. Here we go. Step up and play, each machine seems to say as I walk round and round the penny arcade. Just ring the bell of the big bagatelle and you'll make all those colored lights cascade. And the music played in the penny arcade. Oh yes, it played and it played all the time. Roll up and spend your last time. At first I thought it a dream that I was in, lost in a sea of tonic and gin. But no, so deep in my hand, in the back of my jeans, oh, I just grabbed a handful of coins to feed the machines. Here we go. Step up and play, each machine seems to say as I walk round and round the penny arcade. Just ring the bell of the big bagatelle and you'll make all those colored lights cascade. Oh, and the music played in the penny arcade. Oh yes, it played and it played all the time. Roll up and spend your last time. Oh, step up and play, each machine seems to say as I walk round and round the penny arcade. Just ring the bell of the big bagatelle and you'll make all those colored lights cascade. And the music played in the penny arcade. Oh yes, it played and it played all the time. Roll up and spend your last, roll up and spend your last, roll up and spend your last time. Once again, thanks for listening. I'll see you in the morning, 11 o'clock sharp for the morning show. Or if not, I'll see you on Friday or Saturday. Thank you.